How to Stop Overthinking Master the Art of Letting Go, Audiobook, written by Ethan Hope. Introduction. I remember laying awake at night, my mind racing with thoughts about the day's events, second-guessing every decision I made, as if my entire future hinged on the color of my socks. This relentless flood of overthinking left me exhausted and anxious, robbing me of the peace that rest is meant to provide. Often I found myself trapped in a cycle of endless pondering, unable to silence the inner critic that questioned everything from my career choices to my personal life decisions. If you've ever experienced moments like these, where your brain refuses to switch off and let go of its grip on uncertainties, you are not alone. Overthinking can have profound consequences on our daily lives. It fosters a state of constant worry that causes us to become paralyzed by indecision. This paralysis often leads us to question the very choices that shape our lives and ultimately steals the joy from moments that should be savored. Whether it's the anxiety that comes with second-guessing a social interaction or the unease of worrying about every possible negative outcome, the impact of overthinking is undeniably pervasive. It can lead to strained relationships, decreased productivity, and even chronic stress-related health issues. By recognizing these detrimental effects, we open ourselves to the possibility of seeking change, motivated by the desire to break free from the shackles of our own minds. But imagine what life could be like without this constant mental burden. Picture waking up each morning with a sense of clarity, ready to embrace the day without the weight of incessant doubts shadowing your thoughts. Envision approaching challenges with a calm resilience, rather than being consumed by fear of the unknown. Freed from the grip of overthinking, you could experience a life filled with moments of genuine engagement, an openness to new experiences, and a deeper connection to those around you. This vision of a more balanced and fulfilled existence is not only attainable, but also transformative for your mental well-being. Navigating the journey from constant overthinking to mindful living requires practical tools and strategies, tools which this book seeks to provide. Throughout its chapters, you will learn actionable strategies designed to empower you, helping you recognize the triggers that set the overthinking cycle in motion, and offering techniques to disrupt these patterns. We will explore mindfulness practices that ground you in the present moment, allowing you to regain control over your thoughts and emotions. Mindfulness isn't simply about meditation. It's about cultivating awareness in everyday activities, enabling you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Moreover, this book will guide you in understanding the art of letting go, the essential practice of releasing concerns that lie beyond your control. You'll discover how to approach decision-making with confidence, learning to trust your instincts while remaining open to uncertainty. Through engaging exercises, reflective prompts, and insightful anecdotes, you'll develop emotional resilience, equipping you with the mental toolkit necessary to navigate life's complexities with grace and intention. In addition to providing a framework for reducing stress and fostering mental well-being, the strategies shared here are easily integrated into your daily routine. Each chapter presents practical methods that don't require drastic changes to your lifestyle, but instead encourage simple shifts in perspective and behavior. These include journaling exercises that promote self-reflection, breathing techniques to center your focus, and setting intentions to align your actions with your values. As you progress through this book, you'll find that small, consistent efforts can yield profound results, leading to a life marked by increased peace and fulfillment. Ultimately, this book aims to arm you with knowledge and skills that enhance your personal development journey. For individuals keen on evolving their mental health practices and embracing a mindful approach to life, the pages that follow offer a roadmap to achieving just that. By taking an active role in reshaping your thought patterns, you enable yourself to live with greater presence and resilience. As you embark on this path, remember that change is a gradual process. It's important to be patient with yourself, acknowledging both setbacks and victories along the way. The aim is not perfection, but progress. Creating a life where moments of overthinking no longer hold sway, leaving room for growth and joy. So, let's begin this journey together. A journey towards overcoming anxiety, empowering decision-making, and redefining your relationship with thoughts. Armed with the insights and strategies this book offers, you're choosing to step into a future that prioritizes balance and well-being. With commitment, practice, and an open heart, you have the power to transform your mental landscape and reclaim control over your life. Welcome to a path of discovery and empowerment, where you learn to quiet the mind to let your true potential shine. Chapter 1: The Endless Cycle of Overthinking. Overthinking emerges as a persistent cycle in human cognition, often leaving individuals caught in a web of uncertainty and doubt. This chapter embarks on unraveling the intricate patterns of overthinking that start with simple thoughts, but can rapidly escalate into a daunting mental loop, making everyday decisions feel overwhelming. Overthinking is not just about excessive worrying. It's a pervasive mindset that insidiously affects mental health, leading to increased stress levels and anxiety. The narrative unfolds by acknowledging how overthinking disrupts mental tranquility, transforming benign concerns into substantial emotional burdens. By shining a light on the impact of overthinking, we begin to see how it can shape our perceptions and reactions to life's challenges. As readers delve deeper into this chapter, they will encounter a comprehensive examination of overthinking's far-reaching effects on mental well-being. The discussion focuses on identifying personal signs of overthinking and differentiating between productive and unproductive thought patterns. Additionally, the chapter provides insights into recognizing common triggers, both external and internal, that exacerbate overthinking tendencies. Equipped with this knowledge, individuals can better understand how specific situations or inner dialogues catalyze their overthinking habits. Through mindful techniques and cognitive strategies, the chapter outlines potential approaches to regain control, emphasizing the importance of shifting from rumination to action-oriented thinking. Readers can expect to explore practical tools designed to foster healthier mental habits, promoting a transition toward more constructive and fulfilling thought processes. Identifying overthinking. Impact on mental health. Overthinking often manifests as an unwelcome cycle of excessive rumination or worry about specific events, thoughts, or circumstances. This relentless process can significantly elevate levels of anxiety and stress, trapping individuals in a seemingly endless vortex of negative thoughts. The nature of overthinking may make it seem like one's mind is constantly racing, unable to find respite from a persistent loop of concerns and doubts. The detrimental effects of overthinking on mental health are profound. Overthinking can exacerbate symptoms of various mental health disorders, most notably depression and anxiety. When the mind engages in unchecked rumination, it frequently revisits past mistakes or catastrophizes potential future outcomes. This pattern leads to heightened emotional distress and can cause a significant deterioration in one's mental well-being. For instance, according to studies, this repetitive negative thinking can act as a mediator between known risk factors, such as psychosocial stressors, and the onset or maintenance of psychiatric conditions. The interplay between overthinking and depression is particularly noteworthy. Rumination, which is a core aspect of overthinking, has been shown to predict both the onset and the persistence of depressive episodes. Furthermore, engaging in this form of thinking isn't limited to depression alone. It's linked to a broad spectrum of disorders, including PTSD and anxiety disorders. Such pervasive impacts highlight the critical need for addressing overthinking in therapeutic settings. One might wonder how to recognize when overthinking takes a hold. Understanding personal signs of overthinking can be an essential first step toward gaining control over one's mental processes. Individuals may notice themselves becoming preoccupied with decisions, often second-guessing their choices, or dwelling excessively on past interactions. Difficulties in concentrating or maintaining attention may also emerge, as the mind continually loops through the same unproductive thoughts without reaching resolution. Identifying these symptoms empowers people to interrupt the cycle before it intensifies. allowing them to regain focus and clarity. This recognition process can serve as a guideline for spotting the onset of overthinking. By paying attention to specific cues, such as prolonged indecisiveness or persistent worry about daily tasks, individuals can take proactive steps to disrupt these patterns. Mindfulness techniques or cognitive behavioral strategies can be employed to help refocus the mind on constructive activities, enabling the transition from rumination to action-oriented thinking. Distinguishing between productive and unproductive thinking is another crucial tool in managing overthinking. Productive thinking facilitates solutions and problem solving, leading to a sense of accomplishment and progress. In contrast, overthinking leads to paralysis, where the fear of making mistakes prevents any forward movement. Simply put, while productive thinking results in actionable insights, overthinking generates constant loops of doubt and apprehension. Recognizing the difference is key to fostering healthier mental habits, empowering individuals to channel their thoughts into positive outcomes. To develop healthier thought patterns, one might consider employing techniques that redirect attention to present-moment experiences, which can break the cycle of overthinking. Practices such as mindfulness meditation or guided relaxation exercises can anchor the mind in the here and now, reducing the grip of repetitive negative thinking. Additionally, focusing on tangible, immediate problems rather than abstract worries can encourage more concrete and solution-driven thinking styles. Recognizing common triggers and introducing letting go. Understanding the triggers that initiate overthinking is crucial to breaking free from its relentless cycles. To begin addressing overthinking, it's essential to identify both external and internal triggers, which often serve as catalysts for this mental phenomenon. External triggers can come from various corners of life, and pinpointing them is vital for proactive management. Workplace pressures, for example, manifest in tight deadlines, performance expectations, or challenging interpersonal dynamics with colleagues. These stressors can spark a flurry of thoughts, leading individuals to doubt their abilities and decisions. Significant life changes, like moving to a new city, starting a new job, or experiencing a relationship shift, can equally ignite overthinking. Such transitions uproot familiarity and stability, demanding adjustments that the mind may wrestle with continuously. Recognizing these triggers empowers individuals to develop strategies to approach these challenges more healthily. Setting boundaries in work-life interactions, segmenting duties effectively, and seeking mentorship can ease workplace-related ruminations. In addition to external influences, internal triggers also play a significant role in perpetuating cycles of overthinking. Negative self-talk often constitutes a central element of these internal triggers. It's the voice in one's head that fosters self-doubt, causing someone to fixate on perceived shortcomings. For instance, thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," or "I always mess up," can dominate one's mental space, leading to constant rumination. This negative dialogue feeds on the fear of failure, reinforcing patterns of overthinking. Identifying and acknowledging these inner voices is crucial in beginning the process of rebuilding self-esteem. By understanding that these thoughts are often unfounded or exaggerated, one can slowly start replacing them with affirmations and positive self-talk. Reframing thoughts from, "I can't handle this," to, "This is a challenge I can learn from," initiates a nurturing path towards self-acceptance and growth. Situational factors further complicate the web of triggers contributing to overthinking. Social environments, while meant to be sources of connection and support, sometimes intensify anxiety. In social settings where individuals feel scrutinized or judged, overthinking can take hold, with minds racing through every word spoken or action taken. Additionally, decision-making contexts generate uncertainty, prompting endless analysis of potential outcomes. Whether choosing a career path or deciding on a major purchase, the fear of making the wrong choice fuels overthinking. Understanding how these situational factors affect one's thought processes can aid in shaping responses and preparation. Awareness of such triggers enables individuals to engage in environments mindfully, set realistic expectations, and practice decision-making with calculated risks rather than succumbing to paralyzing indecision. The concept of letting go becomes a lifeline amid these tangled thought patterns. Letting go involves releasing control over thoughts and emotions beyond one's influence, fostering emotional freedom and resilience. It means accepting uncertainties and imperfections as part of life, reducing the need to dwell on them excessively. Letting go does not imply indifference. Rather, it encourages a focus on what is genuinely controllable while allowing other thoughts to dissolve naturally. Developing mindfulness practices, such as meditation or journaling, helps observe thoughts without attachment, creating a habit of presence rather than fixation. By embracing the unpredictability inherent in life, individuals can cultivate a sense of peace and clarity, promoting mental well-being and fortitude against overthinking's grasp. Guidelines serve as practical steps to manage these triggers effectively. Starting with external triggers, individuals should create structured routines to minimize overwhelm from work or life changes. Organizing daily tasks with achievable goals and intervals for relaxation provides balance, preventing thoughts from spiraling into chaos. For internal triggers, practicing cognitive restructuring helps reshape negative thoughts. Challenging their validity and considering alternative perspectives bolsters confidence and shifts focus to strengths rather than perceived failures. Situational awareness strategies, like setting personal boundaries in social contexts or allocating specific decision times, allow for mindful engagement without overextending mentally. Embracing a mantra of letting go complements these approaches by continuously reminding oneself to release and reset when faced with intrusive thoughts. In this chapter, we delved into how overthinking can deeply affect mental health, highlighting its ability to increase anxiety and perpetuate negative thoughts. By examining the intertwining relationship between overthinking and conditions like depression and anxiety, we illustrated how overthinking often leads individuals into an unyielding cycle of distress. This cycle is sustained by constant rumination on past errors or imagined future failures, stressing the urgent need for active intervention in breaking these patterns. Recognizing personal signs of overthinking becomes a crucial step in taking back control over one's mental processes, allowing for clarity and focus. As we explored ways to identify both external and internal triggers, we discussed the importance of understanding these catalysts to disrupt cycles of overthinking. From workplace pressures and life changes to internal dialogues filled with self-doubt, each trigger was addressed with strategies to manage and overcome them effectively. Embracing the art of letting go emerged as a vital concept, promoting emotional resilience by encouraging acceptance of uncertainties and focusing on what is within our control. By blending mindfulness practices like meditation and journaling into daily routines, individuals can foster presence and transform their thinking from counterproductive spirals into insightful and solution-driven approaches. Chapter 2. Understanding Your Mind, Psychological Triggers. Understanding your mind involves delving into the psychological triggers that contribute to overthinking. Often, the intricacies of our thoughts and emotions are shaped by various factors that entwine and exacerbate this mental phenomenon. By peeling back the layers, we can gain insights into why our minds may persistently linger on certain ideas or concerns. This exploration not only illuminates the dynamics of our inner world, but also highlights the pathways toward achieving better emotional balance and decision-making capabilities. Throughout life, our minds become a repository for experiences and learned behaviors, each leaving an indelible mark on our thought processes. Recognizing these influences fosters a deeper awareness of how our reactions are formed, which plays a pivotal role in addressing the root causes of overthinking. This chapter will guide readers through an exploration of fear and anxiety as significant contributors to overthinking. It seeks to unravel the complexities of how these emotions interplay with our cognitive patterns, leading to cycles of doubt and hesitation. Readers will discover techniques and strategies to manage these emotions constructively, rather than being overwhelmed by them. Moreover, the chapter will delve into practical approaches, such as journaling and mindfulness, demonstrating their effectiveness in enhancing mental clarity and resilience. Through these discussions, individuals will uncover ways to empower themselves against the tide of incessant overthinking, enabling them to reclaim control over their thoughts and emotions. The chapter aims to provide actionable tools and perspectives, equipping readers with the knowledge to navigate their psychological landscapes with greater confidence and calmness. Analyze the role of fear and anxiety in overthinking. Fear and anxiety are two powerful emotions that can significantly impact our mental processes, often becoming catalysts for overthinking. Imagine standing on the brink of a decision, your mind racing with possibilities, each more daunting than the last. Fear can invade these moments, causing you to obsessively analyze the situation, leading to what's known as analysis paralysis. This state is characterized by an overwhelming amount of information, where the fear of making the wrong choice prevents any decision at all. Consider, for example, the fear of failure. This fear can inhibit decision-making and create a cycle of doubt, where every potential outcome is scrutinized until the individual is stuck in place, unable to move forward. The mind, caught in this cycle, can become trapped in a maze of indecision, where no path seems safe enough to take. Similarly, anxiety fuels overthinking through excessive rumination on potential outcomes. When anxiety takes hold, the mind might continuously loop through scenarios, attempting to predict all possible future events. This mental clutter can be exhausting, leaving little room for clarity or peace. Anxiety often manifests as what-ifs, where the brain conjures up worst-case scenarios, further amplifying stress levels. Anxiety-induced overthinking has tangible effects on everyday life. Picture someone lying awake at night, mind whirring with thoughts about an upcoming meeting or a pending conversation. This cycle of worry not only disrupts sleep, but also impacts daily function, as mental energy is diverted from productive tasks to relentless worrying. The good news is that by recognizing fear as a natural response, individuals can empower themselves to manage it, rather than being paralyzed by it. Acknowledging the presence of fear without letting it take control is a crucial step toward breaking free from overthinking. By identifying fear-driven thoughts, one can begin to see them as signals rather than threats, facilitating a shift in how these thoughts are processed. An effective method for uncovering and addressing these pervasive themes and thought processes is journaling. By regularly writing down thoughts and feelings, individuals can track recurring patterns related to fear and anxiety. Journaling provides a structured outlet for exploring these emotions, allowing individuals to better understand their triggers and reactions. Through this process, the fog of overthinking can start to lift, revealing insights into one's mental landscape. For instance, keeping a journal may help someone recognize that their anxiety often peaks before important social events. This awareness can then inform strategies for managing those fears, such as preparing responses to anticipated questions or visualizing successful interactions ahead of time. In addition to journaling, mindfulness practices offer a valuable tool for grounding oneself amidst the storm of overthinking. Mindfulness teaches the art of being present, encouraging individuals to focus on the moment rather than getting lost in regrets of the past or fears of the future. By cultivating awareness of the here and now, people can learn to acknowledge their fear without letting it overwhelm them. Practicing mindful breathing exercises, for instance, can help anchor the mind when anxious thoughts threaten to spiral out of control. In these moments, taking slow, deliberate breaths can serve as a reminder to pause and observe the present, rather than being swept away by imagined scenarios. Moreover, engaging in mindfulness meditation can gradually rewire the brain, promoting healthier patterns of thinking. Regular practice strengthens the ability to detach from negative thought cycles, fostering resilience against the grip of fear and anxiety. It's worth noting that the practice of mindfulness goes beyond formal meditation sessions. It can be incorporated into daily routines, such as savoring the taste of food during meals or paying attention to physical sensations while walking. These moments of mindfulness create pockets of calm amidst a busy day, helping to mitigate the effects of overthinking. Mindfulness also enhances emotional regulation, equipping individuals with the tools needed to respond thoughtfully to stressors rather than reacting impulsively. By building this skill, people become more adept at navigating the challenges that fuel their fears and anxieties. The journey toward managing fear and anxiety as catalysts for overthinking is ongoing, requiring both patience and persistence. However, with the right tools and insights, individuals can learn to navigate these emotional landscapes more effectively. Recognizing fear as an ally rather than an adversary opens doors to personal growth and self-discovery. Ultimately, understanding how fear and anxiety interact with our minds empowers us to take proactive steps in managing them. We gain the ability to harness these emotions constructively, channeling their energy toward positive change, rather than getting trapped in cycles of overthinking. As we cultivate greater awareness and employ strategies like journaling and mindfulness, we step closer to reclaiming control of our mental well-being, paving the way for a more balanced and fulfilling life. Understand how past experiences and social pressures shape thought patterns. Past experiences and societal expectations play a crucial role in shaping how we think and process information. When it comes to the phenomenon of overthinking, these influences can be profound and pervasive. Firstly, early life experiences form the bedrock of our thought patterns. During childhood, our brains are like sponges, absorbing the behaviors, attitudes, and beliefs of those around us. If we grow up in an environment filled with criticism or high expectations, we may internalize these experiences, leading to self-doubt and a tendency to overanalyze situations. For instance, a child who was often told they were not good enough might become an adult who constantly questions their abilities and decisions, stuck in a loop of overthinking every choice. According to the study on childhood environments, individuals from adverse backgrounds tend to experience heightened emotional reactivity, which is linked to anxiety and mood disorders later in life. This propensity for heightened emotional responses can feed into a cycle of overthinking, where every stressor or challenge is over-examined and magnified beyond its real significance. Moreover, major life events can serve as catalysts for reflection and worry, exacerbating tendencies toward overthinking. Events such as losing a job, ending a relationship, or even significant achievements can trigger introspection about past choices and future possibilities. While reflection can be healthy, if left unchecked, it can spiral into a pattern where one becomes caught up in what-if scenarios, unable to make peace with past actions or move forward confidently. It is during these times that understanding the impact of personal history on current thinking patterns becomes essential in breaking free from overthinking cycles. The digital age introduces a complex layer to this dynamic. Social media presents an ever-present stream of comparison opportunities, where individuals measure their lives against curated highlight reels of others. This constant exposure to seemingly perfect lifestyles can foster dissatisfaction and self-criticism, fueling overthinking as people dissect their own lives in search of perceived deficiencies. The pressure to match societal ideals heightens anxiety, leading to persistent questioning of one's worth and choices. As noted by Tang et al., the influence of social pressures and the resulting stress can significantly affect mental health, contributing to feelings of inadequacy and intensified rumination. An effective strategy to combat these triggers is setting healthy boundaries, both online and offline. By consciously limiting exposure to sources of comparison and learning to say no to unreasonable demands, individuals can protect their mental space. This involves evaluating relationships and interactions critically. Recognizing toxic patterns or associations can help in maintaining well-being. For example, understanding when to step back from social media or avoiding conversations that exacerbate self-doubt can provide the necessary respite for mental clarity. Setting these boundaries requires self-awareness and a commitment to prioritizing personal values over external validation. Guided visualization techniques can also shift focus away from anxious thoughts, offering grounding perspectives that reinforce the importance of personal goals over societal pressures. Such practices can remind individuals of their inherent worth and capabilities, independent of past experiences or social expectations. Differentiating between healthy concern and debilitating anxiety through mindfulness can create mental space to reflect constructively rather than destructively. This chapter has explored how fear, anxiety, past experiences, and societal pressures are intricately tied to the tendency of overthinking. By delving into the role of emotions like fear and anxiety, it becomes apparent that these feelings can trap individuals in cycles of analysis, paralysis, and excessive rumination. Recognizing these patterns enables people to approach their fears as manageable parts of life rather than overwhelming obstacles. Additionally, understanding the influence of early life experiences and social expectations reveals how these factors contribute to persistent self-doubt and heightened emotional responses, further fueling the overthinking process. A variety of strategies, such as journaling, mindfulness, setting boundaries, and guided visualization, offer pathways to manage overthinking effectively. These tools help individuals understand their thought patterns, foster resilience, and cultivate mindfulness to stay present and balanced amidst life's challenges. By employing these techniques, readers can begin to unravel the complexity of their thoughts, empowering them to regain control, reduce stress, and enhance their overall mental well-being. Ultimately, this journey requires commitment and patience, but promises personal growth and improved emotional resilience, paving the way for a more fulfilled and less burdened life. Chapter 3: Mindfulness as a Solution. Mindfulness emerges as a powerful ally for navigating the complexities of modern life. By focusing on being present in the here and now, mindfulness provides a counterbalance to the chaos often found within our minds. The practice offers solace, acting as a beacon amid the noise of daily routines and persistent thoughts. Not tied to any single cultural heritage, mindfulness has transcended boundaries, embodying principles that resonate universally with people seeking mental clarity and peace of mind. Its deep roots in ancient spiritual traditions are not just historical anecdotes. They have paved the way for its integration into contemporary psychological and therapeutic frameworks. Yet beyond its ancient origins, mindfulness continues to evolve, marrying traditional wisdom with modern practice to offer a holistic approach to emotional resilience. Within this chapter, readers will delve into the multifaceted benefits of incorporating mindfulness into their daily lives. The discussion begins with how foundational techniques like mindful breathing, eating, and walking can be seamlessly integrated into everyday activities. These practices might seem simple at first glance, but they hold profound potential for fostering awareness and reducing stress. Through practical examples, the chapter illustrates how these methods can be adopted to cultivate a mindful way of living. Moreover, readers will gain insight into structured programs like mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, and mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT, which provide further support for those looking to deepen their mindfulness practice. The chapter also highlights various guided exercises that reinforce key mindfulness principles. By the end, individuals will have a toolkit designed to help manage overthinking, enabling them to enhance their mental well-being and develop greater emotional resilience. Foundational concepts of mindfulness. Mindfulness, at its core, is about being fully present in the moment and observing one's thoughts without judgment. This practice empowers individuals to recognize intrusive thoughts and view them with curiosity rather than distress. By observing the flow of thoughts as they arise and dissipate, one begins to understand that these thoughts do not define who we are. This realization diminishes their power, making it easier to move past them without becoming overwhelmed. The foundational principles of mindfulness, awareness, acceptance, and non-attachment, are essential for this process. Awareness involves recognizing and acknowledging current experiences without bias. When individuals become aware of their thoughts and feelings, they create a space between reaction and response. Acceptance, on the other hand, means allowing thoughts to exist without attempting to change or judge them. It is important to understand that acceptance does not imply passivity. It is about facing reality with equanimity instead of resistance. Through compassionate observation, individuals can practice non-attachment, realizing that thoughts and emotions are transient and not permanent fixtures in their lives. Mindfulness is not confined to any single culture or tradition. It has been embraced globally. Its roots in ancient spiritual practices have contributed to its widespread acceptance. For example, mindfulness is deeply embedded in Buddhist teachings, where it functions as one piece of a larger system, aiming at liberation from suffering. However, Western psychology has adapted mindfulness to address modern psychological issues, offering a more secular approach that resonates across cultures. This demonstrates the universality of mindfulness as a tool for mental clarity and peace. Global adoption of mindfulness reflects its adaptability and relevance in diverse cultural contexts. Different cultures may interpret mindfulness uniquely or incorporate it into traditional practices differently, yet the underlying values remain consistent. This global perspective highlights mindfulness as a universal practice that transcends cultural boundaries, suggesting that the benefits of mindfulness for mental health are universally accessible. The effectiveness of mindfulness in reducing anxiety, depression, and other forms of psychological distress is well documented. Numerous studies show that mindfulness-based interventions result in significant improvements in mental health. For instance, research indicates that mindfulness practices can effectively reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression by encouraging a shift from ruminative thinking patterns to more adaptive coping strategies. As mindfulness encourages living in the present, it diminishes the mind's tendency to dwell on past regrets or future anxieties, fostering a sense of calm and balance. Intrusive thoughts and overthinking often stem from a lack of control over one's mental landscape. Mindfulness practices train individuals to redirect their focus back to the present, thus reducing the clutter caused by constant worrying and obsessive thought cycles. Mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, and mindfulness-based cognitive therapy, MBCT, have been particularly effective for managing anxiety and depression. These programs teach participants how to integrate mindfulness techniques into their daily routines, leading to measurable improvements in mental well-being. The success of these interventions highlights mindfulness as a credible and viable strategy for long-term psychological well-being. Practical application of mindfulness. Mindfulness is a transformative practice that can seamlessly integrate into daily activities, offering a pathway to better manage overthinking and promote emotional resilience. This journey begins with mindful breathing, a foundational technique renowned for its simplicity yet profound impact. Mindful breathing acts as an anchor, centering your thoughts and grounding you in the present moment. Begin by setting aside a few minutes each day where you can focus solely on your breath. Observe each inhale and exhale, noting how your belly rises and falls. This practice enhances awareness of bodily sensations and fosters patience amid a flurry of thoughts. As you master this technique, returning to the breath becomes a natural refuge from stress and anxiety. Transitioning from mindful breathing, another accessible entry point into mindfulness is through eating. Mindful eating involves more than just consuming food. It's about fully engaging all senses to savor each bite. Start by eliminating distractions during meals. Turn off screens and immerse yourself in the dining experience. Notice the aroma, texture, and taste of your food, taking deliberate time to chew and appreciate each morsel. This approach not only fosters a healthier relationship with eating, but also increases your awareness of hunger cues and satisfaction levels. By practicing mindful eating, you develop a greater appreciation for nourishment, helping to transform mundane meals into moments of presence and gratitude. Next, we move to mindful walking, which integrates mindfulness with physical activity. Here, the act of walking evolves into a meditative practice, one that deepens your connection with your body and environment. To practice mindful walking, find a quiet space and begin by concentrating on the sensations of walking, how your feet contact the ground, the rhythm of your steps, and the subtle balance shifts in your body. As you walk, let go of any racing thoughts and redirect your attention to these bodily sensations. Over time, this practice cultivates an enriched awareness of movement, reducing stress and enhancing mental clarity as you connect more deeply with your surroundings and yourself. Guided mindfulness exercises offer additional support in maintaining consistency and depth in your mindfulness routine. These resources often come in the form of audio guides or apps, providing structured practices that help reinforce key mindfulness principles. By following these guides, you can explore various exercises such as body scan meditation or sitting meditation, each aimed at concentrating on different aspects of bodily awareness and relaxation. For instance, in a body scan meditation, you lie down comfortably, focusing attention on each part of your body from toes to head, noting sensations or emotions associated with them. This exercise helps release tension and fosters an overall sense of well-being, serving as a reliable tool in cultivating a regular mindfulness practice. Incorporating mindfulness into everyday life need not be daunting. It is about finding simple ways to become more aware of the present, using ordinary experiences as vehicles for conscious living. For beginners, structuring a routine around mindful breathing, eating, and walking provides a solid foundation, while guided mindfulness exercises help deepen and expand your practice. Engaging with mindfulness regularly encourages transformative changes in life perspective, enabling you to navigate through challenges with greater ease and equanimity. The beauty of mindfulness lies in its adaptability. It is not confined to any one method, but offers numerous pathways to cultivating inner peace and resilience. The chapter delves into how mindfulness serves as a potent tool to manage overthinking, offering practical applications that fit seamlessly into daily life. It begins by highlighting the foundational concepts of mindfulness, such as awareness, acceptance, and non-attachment, which are crucial for recognizing and observing thoughts without judgment. These principles empower individuals to view intrusive thoughts with curiosity rather than distress, helping diminish their power and reducing anxiety. By practicing mindful breathing, eating, and walking, one can achieve greater mental clarity and balance. Moreover, guided mindfulness exercises provide additional support and depth, enabling consistent practice and fostering emotional resilience. Mindfulness is portrayed as an accessible, adaptable practice that transcends cultural boundaries and appeals to diverse audiences seeking stress relief and improved mental well-being. With its roots in ancient spiritual traditions and adaptations in modern psychology, mindfulness offers universal benefits. The chapter underscores the effectiveness of mindfulness-based interventions in reducing symptoms of anxiety and depression, showing significant improvements in mental health. By incorporating mindfulness into everyday routines, individuals can cultivate a life of greater presence and peace, ultimately learning to navigate challenges with ease and equanimity. Chapter 4. Building Positive Mental Habits. Building positive mental habits is a transformative journey that requires a conscious effort to reshape the way we think and perceive ourselves. Many individuals struggle with a constant stream of negative thoughts, often without realizing how deeply such patterns are embedded in their daily lives. This chapter delves into effective strategies for identifying and challenging these counterproductive thought processes, offering a path toward healthier mental habits. Through awareness and intentional action, it is possible to cultivate a mindset that supports emotional resilience and personal growth, leading to improved mental well-being and a more balanced life. In this chapter, readers will explore how to recognize and replace negative self-talk, a critical first step in developing positive mental habits. The process begins with mindfulness and honesty, acknowledging how pervasive negative thoughts can be. Once identified, these thoughts must be scrutinized and challenged, determining whether they are based on facts or emotional distortions. Readers will also learn the importance of creating personalized affirmations, positive statements that resonate personally, to foster change and cultivate a positive self-image. Additionally, the chapter discusses practical techniques like journaling, which not only helps track progress, but also reinforces accountability and introspection. By regularly engaging in these practices, individuals can observe their growth and adjust strategies as needed, ultimately transforming their mental landscape for the better. Identify and replace negative self-talk. Recognizing and transforming negative self-talk is a vital step in building positive mental habits. It's common to let critical thoughts run rampant, which can erode confidence and intensify anxiety. By learning to identify these recurring negative statements, you take the first significant step toward mental transformation. Often people don't realize how pervasive these thoughts are because they've become so ingrained in their daily lives. Recognizing them requires mindfulness and honesty with oneself. Many adults struggling with anxiety find that negative self-talk fuels overthinking, impacting their mental health profoundly. Once you've identified these negative patterns, challenging their validity becomes crucial, a guideline that cannot be overstated enough in its importance. This process involves questioning the foundational truth of each thought. Ask yourself whether these thoughts are based on verifiable facts, or if they're merely distorted perceptions fueled by emotions. For instance, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm hopeless at anything I try," pause and reflect. What evidence do you truly have for this belief? Oftentimes, these thoughts crumble under scrutiny. Encouraging critical thinking helps replace self-defeating thoughts with more constructive alternatives, shifting your perspective toward a healthier one. Engaging in this mental exercise not only promotes logical reasoning, but also aids in understanding the root causes of such thoughts, which is essential for breaking the cycle of negativity. Creating personalized positive affirmations is another key strategy in replacing damaging self-talk with empowering messages. This approach entails crafting affirmations that resonate personally with you, making them more effective in fostering change. These personalized statements encourage ownership over the transformation process, helping to cultivate a positive self-image. For example, altering "I never succeed" into "I am capable of overcoming challenges" can significantly impact how you see yourself and your potential. This kind of reframing isn't about ignoring difficulties, but approaching them with an empowered mindset. Repeating these affirmations consistently reinforces new neural pathways in the brain, aiding in rewiring thought processes over time. Through repetition, these affirmations gradually take the place of old, negative dialogues, promoting a more balanced outlook. Integrate these affirmations into daily routines, perhaps during morning reflections, or before embarking on tasks that induce stress. Make them realistic and meaningful, reflective of personal strengths and aspirations. Consistently embedding these affirmations into your life ensures they become second nature, fortifying emotional resilience and self-belief. Tracking your progress through journaling serves as a powerful motivator in your journey toward positive mental habits. Documenting thoughts and experiences allows you to see growth over time, which is incredibly rewarding. When you write down instances of negative self-talk alongside your efforts to counteract them, you create a tangible record of your journey. This practice aids in maintaining focus and motivation as you reflect on past entries, noticing patterns and areas where improvement has been significant. It becomes easier to adjust strategies when you have a clear picture of what has been effective and what hasn't. Journaling also reinforces accountability, prompting consistent reflection and adjustment. As you review your journal, you may uncover triggers for negative thoughts and recognize moments of success, however small. Such insights enable course corrections and reinforce the idea that change is both possible and within your control. In a world where digital distractions abound, Putting pen to paper creates a dedicated space for introspection, a physical reminder of your commitment to growth. Practice gratitude and use affirmation techniques. Gratitude and affirmations are powerful tools that can significantly impact mental well-being by reducing anxiety and building confidence. By shifting focus from negative thought patterns to recognizing the positives in life, these practices help foster a sense of optimism and resilience. The practice of gratitude involves acknowledging simple joys and positive experiences, which can be highly effective in diverting attention away from stressors and anxieties. Research indicates that regularly engaging in gratitude activities can lead to improved mental health, as individuals learn to concentrate on what they appreciate rather than their worries. This shift in perspective can promote overall life satisfaction and reduce symptoms of anxiety. One practical method to harness the benefits of gratitude is through keeping a gratitude journal. This simple yet effective practice serves as a daily reminder of life's positive aspects. By dedicating time each day to jot down things you are grateful for, you gradually develop an enduring constructive outlook. Over time, this habit not only nurtures positivity, but also helps rewire your brain to focus more on uplifting thoughts rather than getting bogged down by negativity. Moreover, expressing gratitude goes beyond personal reflection. It extends to interactions with others, thereby strengthening relationships and community ties. Writing thank you notes or personally expressing appreciation can fortify social bonds and create a supportive network around you. These gestures foster a sense of belonging and mutual support, crucial elements in maintaining mental well-being. In parallel with gratitude practices, affirmations play a vital role in reshaping one's mindset and enhancing self-confidence. Affirmations are positive statements that affirm something valuable about yourself or the world around you. They work by replacing negative self-talk with empowering beliefs, thus helping to counteract feelings of self-doubt and stress. The effectiveness of affirmations is maximized when they are crafted in positive language and present tense, focusing on desired outcomes as if they are already true. Incorporating daily rituals that involve writing and repeating tailored affirmations can reinforce self-acceptance and cultivate habitual positivity. These routines serve as anchors throughout the day, reminding you of your strengths and capabilities even amidst challenges. By consistently engaging in affirmation practices, you gradually build emotional resilience, enabling better coping mechanisms during stressful situations. For instance, starting an affirmation journal can be a transformative addition to your routine. A dedicated space where you document uplifting thoughts encourages regular engagement and makes these affirmations an integral part of your internal dialogue. Not only does this practice aid in redirecting focus from negativity to positivity, but it also bolsters self-esteem by highlighting personal achievements and strengths. Additionally, writing in the present tense, such as, "I am capable of handling whatever comes my way," underscores a sense of immediacy and belief in one's ability to manage life's complexities. This approach signals to the brain that these qualities are inherent, promoting a mindset geared towards growth and success. Further, integrating gratitude into affirmation journaling enhances its impact by fostering an appreciative outlook, even during adverse times. Recognizing how far you've come and the support around you fuels resilience, which is essential for navigating life's ups and downs. To get started with these practices, it's helpful to establish a consistent routine. Set aside specific times each day to engage in gratitude journaling and affirmation writing, whether it's early in the morning, during lunch breaks, or before bedtime. Consistency plays a key role in embedding these habits into your lifestyle, ultimately leading to meaningful changes in perception and behavior. Reflective writing also allows room for creative expression and personalization. Consider using colorful pens, stickers, or drawings to make the journaling experience enjoyable and motivating. This added creativity can spark joy and heighten the sense of gratitude, making the process feel less like a task and more like a rewarding ritual. In this chapter, we have explored the significance of identifying and transforming negative self-talk to foster positive mental habits. Recognizing these detrimental patterns is vital because they often become ingrained without our awareness, impacting confidence and increasing anxiety. By challenging the validity of negative thoughts and replacing them with constructive alternatives, individuals can shift their perspective toward a healthier outlook. Crafting personalized affirmations and repeating them regularly helps in creating new, empowering thought processes. These exercises not only promote logical reasoning, but also aid in understanding the root causes of negativity, providing essential tools to break free from restrictive thinking. Furthermore, the chapter discusses the importance of integrating gratitude and affirmation techniques into daily routines. Practices like maintaining a gratitude journal or writing thank you notes encourage focusing on positives and fostering optimism. Such methods help reduce stress, build emotional resilience, and enhance self-confidence by reinforcing an appreciative mindset. Incorporating affirmations into your life anchors positivity, enabling better coping mechanisms in challenging situations. Through consistent reflection and journaling, you create a tangible record of growth, which not only motivates, but also ensures accountability on your journey toward mental well-being. Chapter 5. Decision-making with clarity. Enhancing decision-making skills is about finding clarity amidst the noise. Every day, individuals encounter a plethora of choices, from minor daily decisions to significant life-altering ones. What distinguishes effective decision-makers is their ability to sift through these options with focus and confidence. This clarity doesn't come naturally to everyone, especially when overthinking becomes a habitual response to uncertainty. By honing one's ability to make clear choices without the cloud of indecision, people can navigate their lives more smoothly, reducing stress and increasing personal satisfaction. In this chapter, we delve into how to refine decision-making processes, offering strategies for maintaining clarity even in the face of overwhelming options. Readers will explore practical tools designed to streamline how they make choices. The chapter examines methods for sharpening focus by setting well-defined objectives, which serve as touchstones during decision-making journeys. It also highlights frameworks that help reduce overthinking, such as using pros and cons lists and imposing time limits to prevent unnecessary deliberation. Additionally, the importance of selective information gathering is emphasized, avoiding analysis paralysis by concentrating on relevant data. By adopting these techniques, individuals can enhance their decision-making abilities, leading to better mental well-being. The chapter ultimately provides a comprehensive guide to cultivating a balanced approach, integrating intuition with logic, and fostering mindful decision-making practices. Simplifying the decision-making process. In a world overwhelmed with choices, gaining clarity on objectives is pivotal in decision-making. Defining goals serves as the bedrock of this process. When your objectives are clear, decision-making becomes streamlined, and irrelevant options naturally fall away. This focus not only saves time, but also channels energy into meaningful decisions that align with your life's direction. For example, if you're contemplating a career change, clearly defining what you want to achieve, such as more flexibility or a higher salary, can help eliminate paths that don't meet these criteria. Once the goals are set, the next step is to create a decision-making framework. This structured approach can significantly reduce overthinking by providing clear pathways for evaluating each option. One effective method within this framework is the use of pros and cons lists. By visually organizing thoughts, these lists allow you to weigh the benefits and drawbacks of each choice systematically. Imagine you have 2 job offers. Listing the pros and cons of each can bring hidden factors to light and guide you toward a decision that best aligns with your defined goals. Time limits play a crucial role in making decisions efficiently. Much like setting deadlines at work to enhance productivity, applying time constraints to decision-making can prevent endless deliberation. When faced with a choice, Imposing a reasonable deadline encourages commitment and promotes intuitive decisions. This approach not only minimizes anxiety typically associated with indecision, but also ensures that decision-making doesn't become an exhaustive endeavor. For instance, when deciding on weekend plans, setting a time limit can lead to swifter resolutions, preventing decision fatigue. The abundance of information available today can easily become overwhelming, leading to analysis paralysis. Therefore, it's essential to limit information gathering to what's truly relevant. Focus on collecting data that directly impacts the decision at hand, and prioritize sources that offer clear and actionable insights. For instance, if you're planning to buy a new gadget, instead of wading through hundreds of reviews, concentrate on key features that matter most to you, such as battery life or ease of use. This targeted approach prevents information overload, allowing you to arrive at a decision faster and with greater confidence. Balancing thoroughness with efficiency is another vital aspect of managing information. It's important to find a middle ground where you collect enough data to make an informed decision without falling into the trap of overanalyzing. Consider using decision-making criteria to maintain consistency across different situations. For example, when choosing between health insurance plans, focusing on factors like coverage extent, premiums, and network availability can help narrow down options effectively. Moreover, considering alternatives and potential consequences enriches the decision-making process. Exploring multiple scenarios enhances your ability to anticipate risks and rewards, ensuring a well-rounded view of possible outcomes. Techniques like scenario analysis or decision trees can be immensely helpful here. Suppose you're thinking about starting a new business. Mapping out various business models and their implications can provide a clearer picture of future possibilities and challenges. While data and rational analysis form the backbone of decision-making, trusting your intuition can add valuable insights, especially in ambiguous situations. Intuition often reflects accumulated experiences and subconscious knowledge, which can be crucial when decisions require quick thinking. Balancing intuition with logical evaluation leads to more robust and balanced decisions. Developing self-awareness and mindfulness can aid in distinguishing between genuine gut feelings and impulsive reactions. After making a decision, it's beneficial to seek feedback and learn from experience. Engaging with trusted peers or mentors for different perspectives can illuminate aspects you might have overlooked. Reflecting on decision outcomes enables you to identify lessons learned and areas for improvement. Embracing a growth mindset helps reframe each decision as an opportunity for learning and development, honing your skills and judgment over time. Trusting and balancing intuition in decision-making. Intuitive judgment is like an unseen ally, quietly guiding us through the maze of life's decisions. It helps us make choices with confidence and clarity, without the paralyzing effect of overthinking. By learning to trust this inner voice, we can develop a deeper self-awareness and enhance our decision-making abilities. To start, recognizing your gut feelings is crucial. Our intuition is often shaped by past experiences and accumulated knowledge, even if we're not consciously aware of it. This instinctive understanding is different from fear. While fear often emerges from apprehensions and uncertainties, intuition stems from a place of grounded insight. For example, when you're navigating a new job offer or deciding whether to pursue a particular opportunity, your intuitive sense can provide guidance based on underlying cues you've picked up over time. Acknowledging these feelings can bolster confidence and help you distinguish between what truly resonates with you versus what might be clouded by apprehension or doubt. Practicing intuitive decision-making is another essential aspect to improve this skill. Start small by experimenting with minor decisions, using your intuition as a guide. This could be something as simple as choosing which book to read next based on which one feels right in the moment. Over time, as you reflect on these decisions, you'll likely recognize patterns that affirm your instincts. Keeping a journal of these intuitive choices can serve as a powerful tool. Documenting why you made certain decisions and observing their outcomes can help solidify your trust in your gut feelings and reveal trends that may not have been apparent at first glance. Through regular practice, you'll strengthen your ability to rely on intuition, thereby enhancing its effectiveness for more significant decisions. Meditation plays a vital role in clarifying intuitive judgment by calming the mind and reducing the noise of overthinking. When we're caught up in constant rumination, our minds become cluttered, making it challenging to hear what our intuition is trying to convey. Meditation encourages presence and mindfulness, creating space within our thoughts so that clear insights can emerge. For instance, dedicating a few minutes each day to meditation can help us center ourselves, tune into our inner voice, and find peace amidst chaos. Techniques such as focusing on your breath or practicing guided visualization can deepen your connection with your intuitive self. The mental clarity achieved through meditation not only quiets anxieties, but enhances the accuracy of your intuitive guidance, enriching your overall decision-making process. Moreover, affirming your intuitive abilities through positive affirmations can significantly boost confidence in one's instincts. By acknowledging past successes where intuition served well, we reinforce belief in our capabilities. Recalling moments when a hunch led to a beneficial outcome, like avoiding a problematic investment or seizing an unexpected career opportunity, reminds us of intuition's reliability. By regularly revisiting these instances and acknowledging them through affirmations, we cultivate a mindset that values intuition rather than dismisses it. Statements like, "I trust my instincts to lead me towards my goals," or "my intuition guides me in making wise decisions," can gradually shift thought patterns to embrace intuitive judgments fully. Building a balanced approach that intertwines intuition with logical reasoning offers a comprehensive framework for effective decision-making. While intuition provides quick, emotionally resonant insights, logic offers analytical perspectives essential for evaluating options. Integrating both approaches can provide a well-rounded perspective, helping you navigate complex situations with greater assurance. For example, when making decisions, consider gathering essential information, weighing pros and cons, and then allowing your intuition to interpret how you feel about the options. Pairing intuitive judgments with rational analysis ensures decisions are informed by both heart and mind, thus promoting a holistic view and fostering deeper trust in your choices. Balancing intuition against overthinking involves conscious effort in creating harmony within your decision-making processes. Overthinking can spiral into anxiety, whereas trusting your intuition can lead to more grounded and swift resolutions. By setting boundaries around deliberative thought and intentionally giving space for intuitive feelings to surface, you cultivate an environment where both aspects coexist. Practicing mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing during moments of indecision, can help redirect focus away from incessant worrying and toward quieter, intuitive insights. In this chapter, we've explored how to simplify decision-making by clarifying objectives and setting goals. By defining what truly matters, we can eliminate irrelevant options and focus on choices that align with our desired outcomes. Establishing a decision-making framework helps manage the process efficiently, allowing us to avoid overthinking and make confident decisions. Time limits act as valuable tools in preventing decision fatigue, while targeted information gathering shields us from feeling overwhelmed. Balancing thoroughness with efficiency ensures well-informed decisions without getting bogged down in endless analysis. We've also delved into the importance of trusting our intuition alongside logical reasoning. Intuition, shaped by past experiences, complements rational analysis, leading to more balanced decisions. Practical techniques like meditation and positive affirmations help in tuning into our intuitive voice, promoting clarity amid mental clutter. By intertwining intuition with logic, we create a holistic approach to decision-making, allowing for swift resolutions grounded in confidence. This balance aids in navigating life's complexities, reducing anxiety, and enhancing mental well-being, ultimately fostering personal growth and resilience. Chapter 6. Managing anxiety effectively. Managing anxiety effectively requires an understanding of the various strategies that can intercept overthinking, bringing peace to a racing mind. For many, anxiety is not just a fleeting feeling. It can snowball into persistent patterns of overthinking, distorting thoughts and emotions. By striving for more control, individuals can combat these tendencies, thereby embracing a sense of calmness and clarity. This chapter delves into the heart of managing anxiety by offering practical tools that break down these overwhelming cycles. It introduces methods tailored to weave calmness into daily life, allowing individuals to navigate their emotional landscapes with greater confidence and ease. Throughout this chapter, readers will explore a range of strategies specifically designed to manage anxiety before it spirals into unmanageable thoughts. These include relaxation techniques like breathing exercises, known for their ability to bring immediate relief and promote mindfulness, a key element in reducing stress over time. The chapter also examines the power of visualization techniques, which can mentally transport individuals away from their stressors. Additionally, it sheds light on mindful journaling as a means to process emotions and recognize anxiety triggers. Readers are also guided on setting boundaries to safeguard mental well-being. Each strategy presented serves as a step towards forming a mental buffer against stress, equipping individuals with the skills needed to foster emotional resilience and improve overall mental health. Breathing techniques for anxiety relief. Breathing techniques are powerful tools to manage anxiety, offering immediate relief by calming the mind and redirecting focus. A prominent example is the 4-7-8 breathing technique. This method involves breathing in for 4 seconds, holding the breath for 7 seconds, and exhaling for 8 seconds. By focusing on this simple cycle, individuals can interrupt anxious thought patterns and induce relaxation. This technique requires little time and can be performed anywhere, making it a convenient option for those dealing with sudden moments of anxiety. For those who wish to enhance their mental clarity, box breathing can be particularly effective. Also known as square breathing, this technique involves inhaling, holding the breath, exhaling, and pausing again, each for 4 counts. This structured approach to breathing not only promotes a sense of control, but also helps improve concentration and reduce stress in high-pressure situations. By intentionally slowing down the breath, individuals can calm their nervous system and regain composure, making it an ideal technique during stressful work meetings or public speaking engagements. Diaphragmatic breathing, often referred to as belly breathing, engages the diaphragm rather than shallow chest breaths, signaling the body to relax. This technique counters the rapid, shallow breathing associated with anxiety, promoting a deeper and more relaxed state. To practice diaphragmatic breathing, one should sit or lie comfortably, place one hand on the chest and the other on the abdomen, and ensure that the abdomen rises with each breath. This technique not only aids in reducing anxiety, but also has additional benefits, such as improving oxygen exchange and lowering heart rate and blood pressure over time. Finally, progressive muscle relaxation, PMR, combines deep breathing with systematic muscle tension and release, fostering body awareness. This technique serves as a means to shift the mind's focus away from anxiety-inducing thoughts and onto the sensations within the body. Beginning at the toes and progressing to the head, PMR involves tensing each muscle group for several seconds and then releasing, all while maintaining controlled breathing. Individuals practicing PMR might experience a significant reduction in physical tension, often linked with mental stress, thereby achieving a comprehensive sense of relaxation. Incorporating these breathing techniques into daily routine can have profound effects beyond reducing immediate anxiety. Regular practice encourages mindfulness, an essential component in managing long-term stress and anxiety. For beginners, setting aside a few minutes each day to practice can gradually build resilience against anxiety's triggers. Additionally, utilizing apps or guided videos can provide structure and support, especially when starting new techniques. Each individual may find certain techniques more compatible with their lifestyle and unique needs. While some might prefer the simplicity of diaphragmatic breathing, others might resonate with the rhythmic nature of box breathing. The key is experimentation and consistency. By dedicating time to explore these practices, individuals can gain greater control over their emotional responses and cultivate a more balanced mental state. Cultivating a calming mental environment. In today's fast-paced world, managing anxiety effectively has become a vital skill for many individuals. Anxiety often leads to overthinking, creating a vicious cycle that can be challenging to break. By cultivating a mental environment that fosters tranquility, we can prevent anxiety from escalating into overwhelming thoughts. One way to achieve this is by establishing a comfort zone. Creating a space dedicated to relaxation and mindfulness should be an accessible sanctuary, free from distractions and negative stimuli. This could be a quiet corner in your home with calming decor, soft lighting, and soothing scents. The importance of such a space lies in its ability to act as a refuge, where you can retreat during anxious moments. It allows for mindfulness activities like meditation or deep breathing exercises. Regularly engaging with this space helps reinforce its association with calmness and peace. As Loro, 2024, points out, mindfulness practices, when incorporated into daily routines, help create a mental space where stress diminishes, providing clarity and inner peace. These practices form the backbone of a well-cultivated comfort zone. Visualization techniques offer another powerful tool in managing anxiety. Guided imagery can transport individuals to serene landscapes, evoking feelings of peace and offering a mental escape from overwhelming thoughts. Imagine yourself on a beach, feeling the gentle breeze and hearing waves lap against the shore. Such mental images shift focus away from stressors and promote relaxation. Through regular practice, visualization can strengthen one's ability to maintain composure even amid life's challenges. Mindful journaling is an effective method for processing emotions and externalizing worries. Writing down thoughts and feelings helps reveal patterns of anxiety and pinpoint triggers. This practice encourages self-reflection, fostering greater emotional awareness. By identifying these patterns, one can take proactive steps to address them before they lead to overthinking. Kang et al., 2011. Highlight the role of mindfulness in enhancing psychological health through practices like non-judgmental observation of thoughts, which aligns with the goals of mindful journaling. Setting boundaries is essential in safeguarding mental well-being. It's important to recognize interactions or situations that may induce anxiety and learn to protect oneself emotionally. This might involve limiting exposure to stressors or asserting personal needs clearly in communication. Establishing boundaries reinforces the belief that one's mental health is a priority. As Loro, 2024 discusses, setting both physical and emotional boundaries is crucial. Learning to say no, delegating tasks, and seeking support when needed cultivates a boundary of self-respect and self-care that nurtures mental resilience. To truly cultivate a mental environment that encourages tranquility, it is helpful to follow a few guidelines. While establishing a comfort zone, ensure consistency. Visit this space regularly to build its association with serenity. For visualization techniques, choose a consistent time each day to practice, maybe first thing in the morning or just before bed, allowing the mind to establish a calm routine. With mindful journaling, try to write without censoring thoughts, focusing instead on capturing authentic feelings and reflections. Lastly, when setting boundaries, start small. Assertively communicate needs in low-stakes situations to build confidence. By integrating these strategies, individuals can significantly reduce anxiety levels and prevent overthinking. Whether it's carving out personal sanctuaries, harnessing the power of imagination, expressing oneself through writing, or building protective barriers against stressors, each method contributes to a tranquil, healthier state of mind. The journey toward managing anxiety is deeply personal, But with persistence and dedication, it is possible to regain control over one's thoughts and emotions. In this chapter, we've explored several strategies to manage anxiety and prevent it from spiraling into overthinking. Breathing techniques like the 4-7-8, box breathing, and diaphragmatic breathing offer immediate relief by calming the mind and inducing relaxation. Progressive muscle. Relaxation further enhances body awareness, helping shift focus away from stressors. These methods are not only easy to integrate into daily life, but also provide long-term benefits when practiced consistently. They help build resilience against anxiety's triggers, while offering a sense of control over emotional responses. We've also delved into cultivating a calming mental environment as a means to mitigate anxiety. Creating a dedicated space for mindfulness can serve as a refuge during anxious times, reinforcing peace and calmness. Visualization techniques and mindful journaling allow individuals to process emotions and redirect focus from stress, promoting inner peace. Setting boundaries is essential in maintaining mental well-being, safeguarding oneself from anxiety-inducing situations. These strategies, when applied thoughtfully, empower individuals to regain control over their minds, leading to improved mental health and emotional resilience. Chapter 7. The Art of Letting Go. Letting go is a powerful skill, often overlooked in its simplicity and significance. Many of us hold tightly to the things we cannot control, believing that life could be better if only we could change these factors. This act of holding creates unnecessary stress and anxiety. In a world filled with unpredictable elements, learning to release our grip on the uncontrollable can transform our mental landscape and pave the way for a more resilient emotional state. As adults navigate the complexities of anxiety and decision-making, mastering the art of letting go becomes not only beneficial, but essential. This chapter delves into various strategies that facilitate this process of release, offering practical insights aimed at improving well-being. It explores the concept of acceptance as a tool to ease mental burdens, guiding readers through the understanding that embracing reality doesn't mean abandoning efforts. It means choosing where those efforts are best spent. Techniques such as mindfulness, visualizations, and other forms of attentiveness help reinforce this mindset, teaching how to confront life's inevitable challenges with grace and clarity. Additionally, readers will find guidance on forgiveness, both for themselves and others, and how this practice can play a crucial role in achieving mental clarity. By engaging with these methods, individuals can initiate profound changes in their approach to everyday stresses and challenges, ultimately nurturing a healthier, more balanced lifestyle. Understanding acceptance and releasing control. Letting go of what you can't control is an essential skill for enhancing emotional resilience. At its core, acceptance means recognizing reality without resistance. This doesn't imply resignation or giving up. Instead, it's about acknowledging the present circumstances and finding peace within them. By doing so, individuals can experience a profound reduction in stress and anxiety. Imagine trying to push against a heavy door that's locked. The more you push, the more exhausted and frustrated you become. Acceptance is like recognizing that the door is locked and choosing instead to look for another way around, conserving your energy and focusing on available paths. By accepting the locked door as part of your reality, you're not giving up. Rather, you're deciding where to direct your efforts effectively. Mindfulness practices are vital tools in this journey toward acceptance. Through mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Take, for example, someone stuck in traffic. A mindful approach would involve noticing feelings of frustration, but not allowing these feelings to escalate into anger or stress. Practicing deep breathing or redirecting focus to the music playing can alleviate stress and reinforce acceptance of the situation. A common misconception about acceptance is the false belief that it equates to passivity. On the contrary, acceptance is a dynamic process. It requires conscious acknowledgement of reality and the deliberate choice to act wisely within those limits. Passive acceptance might mean ignoring a problem, while active acceptance involves understanding the issue and working on aspects within one's control. This shift in perspective empowers people to tackle challenges creatively and resourcefully. Identifying uncontrollable elements in life can significantly clear mental clutter. When we spend too much mental energy on things we cannot influence, such as others' opinions or unforeseen events, we end up exhausted and distracted. For instance, worrying about an upcoming storm won't change the weather, but preparing an emergency kit can give you a sense of preparedness. This mindset allows individuals to focus their time and energy on actionable areas, promoting both productivity and peace of mind. Incorporating practical exercises for cultivating acceptance can be transformative. Here are some steps you might consider. Journaling. Write down daily reflections on experiences where you felt a lack of control. Articulate how you felt, what actions you took, and what you could accept. Over time, this reflection helps pinpoint patterns and areas for growth. Mindful observation. Spend a few minutes each day observing your thoughts and emotions without reacting. Simply note them as they come and go, like clouds passing in the sky. This practice reinforces the idea that you don't need to control every thought or feeling. Gratitude. Practice. Regularly note things you're grateful for, especially amid challenging situations. This shifts focus from what's going wrong to what remains positive, reinforcing a mindset of acceptance. Progressive muscle relaxation. This technique involves tensing and then slowly relaxing each muscle group in the body. It's a tangible reminder of the tension we hold onto and how releasing that tension can physically manifest acceptance and relaxation. The journey toward acceptance and letting go of uncontrollable factors is ultimately about fostering a healthier relationship with reality. By embracing acceptance, you build emotional resilience, better handle day-to-day stressors, and create room for personal growth. As you navigate this path, remember that acceptance isn't a one-time decision, but an ongoing commitment to living with clarity and intention. Strategies for letting go and practicing forgiveness. In the journey towards mental clarity, mastering the art of letting go through forgiveness stands as a significant milestone. Often, our minds are cluttered with worries about the uncontrollable, leading to anxiety and stress. By embracing techniques that allow us to release this burden, we open ourselves to greater peace and understanding. Visualization and deep breathing techniques form foundational strategies in mentally releasing control. When practiced regularly, these can serve as powerful tools for relaxation and mental clarity. Visualization involves picturing a scenario or environment where one feels completely at ease. This could be a serene beach or a quiet forest, places where you naturally feel secure and relaxed. To make the experience more immersive, engage all your senses in the visualization process. Imagine the sound of waves crashing, the smell of pine trees, or the softness of sand beneath your feet. Deep breathing complements this by anchoring your mind to the present moment. Techniques like color breathing can enhance this practice further. As you breathe deeply, visualize inhaling a calming color, such as blue, and exhaling tension represented by another color, like gray. This method not only calms the mind, but also helps symbolize the act of letting go of stress. For those moments when feelings of hurt arise, acknowledging them is an essential step toward emotional healing. Rather than suppressing these emotions, recognize their presence and gently decide to release them. The practice of loving-kindness meditation, for instance, encourages us to send positive thoughts, not just to others, but to ourselves as well. It nurtures compassion and empathy, key components in the process of forgiveness. By doing so, we allow ourselves to heal from within, fostering an environment where forgiveness can flourish. Self-forgiveness is another powerful aspect of personal growth. Many of us carry guilt or overthink past actions, which can hinder our mental clarity. By choosing to forgive ourselves, we break free from these cycles. This does not mean dismissing accountability, but rather acknowledging mistakes as part of the human experience. Take time to reflect on lessons learned and consciously decide to move forward without carrying unnecessary emotional baggage. Affirmations can be particularly helpful here. For instance, repeating phrases such as "I am enough" or "I choose joy," while visualizing the words dissipating into the air, can reinforce a sense of acceptance and liberation. Extending forgiveness to others is equally crucial for emotional release. One practical method is writing unsent letters. Drafting a letter to someone you're struggling to forgive allows you to express thoughts and emotions freely, without fear of repercussion. This act of writing serves as both a cathartic release and a means of gaining perspective. The physicality of putting pen to paper can help externalize internal conflicts, making it easier to let go of lingering resentment. Once written, set the letter aside or even destroy it as a symbolic gesture of closure. This process helps facilitate emotional release and promotes understanding, often leading to newfound freedom from old grievances. While these strategies offer valuable pathways toward mental clarity, it's important to approach each with patience and persistence. Letting go is an ongoing process, requiring consistent effort and self-compassion. By incorporating these practices into daily life, individuals struggling with anxiety and decision-making can gradually regain control over their thoughts and emotions. Personal development enthusiasts can find these methods beneficial as they cultivate mindfulness and bolster emotional resilience. Moreover, creating a routine around these techniques can deepen their efficacy. Set aside dedicated time each day, even if briefly, to practice visualization, deep breathing, or journaling. Over time, this routine will become a sanctuary, a reliable means to reset and refresh your mental state. Keep in mind that progress might be gradual, but every step taken is a testament to your commitment to personal growth and well-being. This chapter has explored ways to let go of what we cannot control, emphasizing the importance of acceptance in strengthening emotional resilience. By understanding that acceptance is not about surrendering or passivity, but rather acknowledging reality and acting wisely within those boundaries, we unlock the potential for reduced stress and anxiety. Mindfulness practices, such as observing thoughts without judgment or practicing gratitude, have been highlighted as valuable tools in embracing acceptance. These techniques empower us to focus on what we can change, thus conserving mental energy for more meaningful pursuits. Moreover, this journey towards letting go involves both forgiveness and routine practice. Techniques like visualization and deep breathing provide a foundation for releasing mental burdens, while exercises such as writing unsent letters offer avenues for processing emotions. As we cultivate these practices, we find a deeper sense of peace and personal growth. The key lies in consistency. Dedicating time each day to reinforce these habits nurtures mindfulness and enhances emotional resilience. Embracing these strategies helps individuals regain clarity and control over their thoughts and emotions, fostering a healthier relationship with life's challenges. Chapter 8: Cultivating Emotional Resilience. Cultivating emotional resilience is a vital component in managing the overwhelming nature of overthinking. In a world where constant information and fast-paced living can trigger bouts of anxiety, having the ability to weather these mental storms becomes essential for maintaining mental well-being. Emotional resilience doesn't just form overnight. It is cultivated through conscious efforts and techniques that empower individuals to face challenges with confidence and composure. Building this resilience enables people to navigate life's uncertainties with greater assurance, transforming potential obstacles into opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. This chapter delves into the core strategies necessary for nurturing emotional resilience. Through detailed exploration, readers will learn how to reframe negative thoughts into positive perspectives, thus breaking the cycle of stress-induced thinking patterns. By practicing gratitude, individuals can shift focus from worries to appreciation, reinforcing a positive mindset. Visualization techniques will also be explored, offering insights into harnessing imagination to anticipate success rather than fear failure. Moreover, while not always immediately visible, hope functions as an underlying thread throughout these practices, fortifying one's spirit against adversities. The chapter provides practical tools and guidance, equipping readers with the knowledge to incorporate these techniques into daily life, ultimately enhancing emotional resilience and reducing triggers for overthinking. Developing a positive outlook in challenging situations. In today's fast-paced world, many struggle with overthinking, a habit that can cloud judgment and amplify anxieties. One powerful way to combat this is by cultivating an optimistic perspective. By shifting how we interpret challenges and setbacks, we can build emotional resilience and reduce the grip of overthinking. This chapter will guide you through maintaining such a mindset by examining 4 core strategies: reframing negative thoughts, practicing gratitude, visualizing success, and cultivating hope. One key approach to fostering emotional resilience is reframing negative thoughts. Often we find ourselves trapped in cycles of negativity, leading to stress and anxiety. However, if we view life's challenges as opportunities for growth, we can break free from these loops. For example, facing criticism at work might seem daunting at first. Instead of letting it undermine your confidence, consider it a chance to learn and improve your skills. This shift in perspective not only alleviates stress, but also nurtures resilience by promoting a proactive attitude toward problem solving. Reframing requires conscious effort, and providing oneself with gentle reminders can help. The moment you catch a negative thought, like fearing failure in a new project, you can pause and consciously replace it with a constructive alternative, such as seeing the endeavor as a learning curve, a stepping stone towards personal development. Give yourself room to reflect on past instances where similar challenges have led to growth. Over time, this practice transforms the narrative around difficulties, imbuing them with potential and hope. Another powerful strategy is incorporating daily gratitude practices into your routine. Embracing gratitude rewires the brain, steering away from negativity and reinforcing positivity. Studies indicate that regular gratitude exercises strengthen neural pathways related to emotional resilience. Simple activities like jotting down 3 things you're thankful for each morning can make a considerable difference. Gratitude doesn't need grand gestures. It thrives in simplicity. Consider appreciating everyday moments: the warmth of sunlight streaming through your window, or the comfort of a shared laugh with a friend. Intentionally recognizing these small joys helps cultivate a naturally optimistic outlook on life. Furthermore, expressing gratitude isn't limited to introspection. Sharing appreciation with others enhances social bonds and contributes to a supportive environment, vital to sustaining emotional resilience. Visualizing success is another tool to mitigate overthinking. By imagining positive outcomes vividly, we can diminish the fear and anxiety associated with future uncertainties. Visualization harnesses the power of imagination to create a mental blueprint for success, aligning our subconscious focus with desired goals. If you're anxious about an upcoming presentation, dedicate a few moments each day to visualize yourself delivering it confidently and successfully. Imagine every detail, from your tone of voice to the approving nods in the audience, to habituate your mind to this positive scenario. The science behind visualization suggests that mentally rehearsing a task activates neural pathways akin to those engaged when physically performing the activity. Thus, visualization not only prepares you mentally, but may even enhance actual performance. By consistently envisioning favorable outcomes, you nurture a self-assured and resilient mindset, reducing the propensity to overthink potential setbacks. Lastly, while nurturing hope isn't explicitly coupled with guidelines here, its essence permeates the strategies mentioned. Cultivating hope serves as a psychological buffer against negativity, embedding itself within each positive action you take. Hope fortifies the spirit, nurturing endurance through adversity. While directly instructive steps may be less defined, hope emerges when you engage in reframing thoughts, practicing gratitude, and visualizing success. It's the invisible strand weaving through these practices, binding them into a cohesive framework for emotional resilience. Hope is renewed whenever you see progress, however small. It thrives in environments where kindness and understanding prevail, whether self-directed or expressed toward others. Engaging with communities that value empathy and support can reinforce a hopeful outlook. Participating in group activities or online forums devoted to mental well-being can provide spaces where hope is both shared and strengthened. In conclusion, transforming your perspective to one of optimism is a pivotal step in diminishing overthinking and building emotional resilience. Reframing negative thoughts allows us to perceive challenges as growth opportunities. Gratitude practices instill positivity in our lives, altering neural patterns to favor optimism. Visualization empowers us to tackle uncertainties with assurance, preparing us mentally for success. Though cultivation of hope may lack explicit directives, it underpins and amplifies these practices, ensuring they resonate deeply within us. Enhancing emotional intelligence for better self-awareness. In today's fast-paced world, developing emotional intelligence is more crucial than ever. It allows individuals to recognize and manage their emotions effectively, which is essential for building emotional resilience and combating overthinking. By focusing on self-assessment, empathy, emotional management, and support networks, you can cultivate these vital skills. Starting with self-assessment practices, these encourage individuals to evaluate their emotional reactions critically. This step is fundamental in preventing overreactions and gaining insights into personal emotional triggers. For instance, keeping a daily journal can be incredibly beneficial. By recording your thoughts and feelings at the end of each day, you can begin to notice patterns in your emotional responses. Perhaps certain situations consistently evoke similar reactions. Identifying these can help you strategize ways to respond differently in the future. Additionally, incorporating a 360-degree assessment could be valuable, where feedback from colleagues and peers highlights blind spots in your emotional behavior. This comprehensive approach not only fosters self-awareness, but also boosts workplace effectiveness by reducing stress and strengthening relationships. Understanding others' emotions is another key component of emotional intelligence. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, plays a pivotal role in this process. It deepens personal connections and promotes emotional growth. Developing empathy doesn't happen overnight and requires conscious effort. Practice active listening to truly grasp what someone else is expressing. This means paying full attention to the speaker without distractions and responding appropriately through verbal affirmations or nonverbal cues like nodding. Not only does this improve interpersonal communication, but it also enhances emotional intelligence by allowing you to resonate with others' experiences and emotions. Managing emotional responses is equally important in building emotional resilience. Techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, or pausing before reacting are effective tools for maintaining composure during emotionally charged moments. Deep breathing exercises, for instance, can help slow down the physiological response to stress, giving your mind the moment it needs to process emotions logically rather than impulsively. Another technique is to take a brief step back in heated situations, which gives your emotion-driven brain time to reset and engage your rational thinking. Adopting self-regulation strategies empowers you to better manage impulses and navigate challenges without being overwhelmed. Building a strong support system forms the backbone of emotional resilience. Identifying and nurturing supportive relationships are critical activities that provide an emotional safety net during challenging times. Family, friends, colleagues, or support groups can offer different perspectives and moral support, helping counteract negative thought processes and mitigate overthinking. Engaging in social activities or joining emotional support groups helps reinforce these connections and provides opportunities to practice both giving and receiving emotional support. Relationships built on trust and mutual understanding can significantly alleviate anxiety and contribute to overall mental well-being. The chapter delves into the importance of building emotional resilience to reduce overthinking, offering strategies that reshape how we perceive challenges. By reframing negative thoughts, we are encouraged to see hurdles as growth opportunities rather than stressors. This shift is complemented by gratitude practices that instill positivity and retrain our neural pathways to favor optimistic outlooks. Visualization techniques further aid in reducing anxiety about future uncertainties, empowering us to mentally prepare for success. Each strategy is woven with hope, a quieter yet powerful force that supports the entire process, acting as an undercurrent that sustains emotional resilience. Equipped with these tools, readers are guided to transform their mental responses toward life's unpredictabilities. Embracing gratitude and engaging in visualization not only promote mindfulness, but also foster a resilient mindset. Hope emerges naturally when witnessing progress, however small, reinforcing each effort made toward embracing a more optimistic life approach. The chapter's narrative encourages the audience to apply these methods practically, aiming to enhance mental well-being and foster personal development. Cultivating this resilience helps individuals not just manage overthinking, but also thrive emotionally amidst adversity. Chapter 9. Embracing a Balanced Life. Embracing a balanced life involves understanding the pivotal role of personal growth, intertwined with thoughtful reflection, setting clear intentions, and integrating mindfulness into daily practices. It's a journey of appreciating our path, acknowledging accomplishments, and setting sights on future milestones without losing sight of the present moment. This chapter delves into the essence of celebrating life's small victories as integral steps towards broader success. By recognizing our progress, we build motivation to continue nurturing positive habits that lead us to our goals. The reflections offered here encourage viewing setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for learning essential strategies that fortify our personal journeys. The use of mindful celebration, pausing to savor achievements, recharges and inspires further engagement with challenges ahead. This chapter also explores crafting vision statements as guiding beacons in our lives, ensuring our actions align with long-term ambitions. Through vivid examples, readers will learn how these personal roadmaps can illuminate their paths amid life's unpredictabilities. Mindfulness, in its many forms, is presented as a tool for sustaining balance and growth. Readers are introduced to both structured rituals and spontaneous practices that enhance mental well-being by keeping the mind anchored in the present. By incorporating mindfulness into everyday routines, individuals can adapt flexibly to life's demands while maintaining clarity and purpose. The discussions aim to equip readers with practical insights and approaches, offering both guidance and inspiration to cultivate resilience and emotional intelligence effectively. Reflecting on growth and setting intentions. Reflecting on our journey and establishing mindful intentions is crucial for sustained growth and balance in life. It's essential to acknowledge the milestones we achieve, not just the destination. Celebrating these milestones serves as a reminder of how far we've come, boosting motivation and reinforcing positive behaviors. Just like runners gain confidence with each mile they conquer, acknowledging personal milestones reminds us of our progress and boosts self-esteem. Imagine an artist who has been painting for years. Each completed piece signifies not only creativity, but perseverance and skill improvement. Celebrating these works doesn't merely congratulate achievement. It invigorates the artist's desire to keep creating, recognizing the journey of growth. Similarly, in life, every small accomplishment contributes to our broader picture of success. Celebrating even minor victories is fundamental for maintaining momentum towards larger goals. This practice helps maintain motivation and increases self-awareness. When we pause to celebrate, we give ourselves the opportunity to reflect on the strategies that brought us success, encouraging us to continue applying them effectively. For example, finishing a difficult project can be celebrated with something as simple as sharing the joy with friends or rewarding oneself with a relaxing activity. These celebrations are vital for nurturing ongoing engagement and enthusiasm needed to tackle future challenges. Learning from the past is equally important. Every experience, whether perceived as a setback or step forward, is an opportunity to discover effective strategies and adopt new practices. Lessons learned highlight what worked well and provide insights into addressing obstacles with self-compassion instead of judgment. Consider a scientist conducting experiments. Each failed attempt presents valuable data that refines their approach. By looking at our setbacks with a similar lens, we embrace them as part of the mastery process rather than hindrances. This perspective enables us to solidify approaches that contribute positively to our journey. Creating vision statements is another powerful tool for clarity and focus. Much like a compass guides a traveler, a vision statement provides a roadmap toward desired outcomes. Crafting a clear vision aids in setting mindful intentions, offering direction through life's complexities. An entrepreneur may create a vision statement outlining where they want their business to head in 5 years. This statement not only clarifies the end goal, but also acts as a tool for recalibrating efforts when necessary. As circumstances change, revisiting and adjusting one's vision ensures it remains aligned with evolving personal values and ambitions. Regularly reflecting on and refining these statements empowers individuals to make conscious choices that align with their broader life goals. Incorporating mindfulness rituals into daily routines further supports presence and consistency in our lives. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or nature walks, help ground us in the present moment. They allow space for reflection, fostering a deeper understanding of our thoughts and actions. Just as athletes benefit from consistent training schedules, individuals practicing mindfulness develop greater awareness and adaptability. Customizing these rituals ensures they resonate personally, enhancing individual effectiveness. For instance, someone might start their day with journaling to center thoughts, while others might prefer an evening meditation to unwind. Either way, mindfulness cultivates resilience and adaptability, allowing us to approach daily challenges with a balanced perspective. Guidelines are invaluable when celebrating milestones and establishing vision statements. To effectively celebrate milestones, consider documenting your progress in a journal or planner. Acknowledge each victory, no matter how small, and reward yourself meaningfully. This could involve sharing your achievement with loved ones or treating yourself to special activities that bring joy. Aim to reflect regularly on both successes and areas for improvement. With vision statements, take time periodically to reassess your goals. Are they still relevant to your current aspirations? If not, adjust them to stay in harmony with your evolving path. Remember, flexibility is key in ensuring these statements remain impactful and motivating. Continuing mindfulness and embracing imperfection. In our fast-paced, ever-changing world, integrating mindfulness practices into daily life holds considerable promise for achieving balance and fostering personal development. Mindfulness, the practice of being present in the moment without judgment, can significantly reduce reactivity and improve emotional regulation. It allows individuals to pause, reflect, and acknowledge the small moments that often go unnoticed, transforming everyday experiences into opportunities for growth. By engaging in simple activities like mindful breathing, stretching, or even savoring a meal without distractions, individuals begin to appreciate the richness of the present moment. These practices are not only about finding peace, but also about equipping oneself with tools to handle life's challenges with grace and composure. They encourage a slowed-down approach to living, where each moment is appreciated rather than rushed through, allowing for a deeper connection with oneself and others. Moreover, embracing imperfections is a key aspect of sustaining mindfulness and personal development. In a society that often pressures us to be flawless, accepting that imperfection is part of the human experience can alleviate significant stress. Embracing our flaws fosters resilience, as it encourages self-compassion and promotes a healthier relationship with failure. This mindset shift from seeking perfection to accepting imperfections can lead to greater happiness and fulfillment. For many, this acceptance doesn't come naturally and requires deliberate effort and reflection. By practicing self-compassion, acknowledging mistakes without harsh criticism, we create a supportive internal environment that fuels growth and learning. Over time, this approach nurtures resilience, enabling individuals to bounce back from setbacks with renewed motivation and perspective. In doing so, we learn that our value isn't diminished by our imperfections. Rather, it is enhanced by our willingness to grow and adapt. Supportive resources play an instrumental role in guiding individuals on their mindfulness journeys. Books, workshops, and online courses offer valuable insights and techniques for deepening one's practice. Engaging with these resources provides structured guidance, helping individuals tailor mindfulness practices to suit their unique needs and lifestyles. These resources act as companions on the journey, offering wisdom and encouragement to continue exploring mindfulness's depths. Participating in workshops or retreats can be particularly transformative, offering immersive experiences that deepen understanding and commitment to mindfulness. Here, individuals often connect with like-minded people, building a community that offers support and shared learning. Such environments can spark inspiration and reinforce the habits necessary for sustained mindfulness practice, balancing structure with personal exploration and growth. Reflection and gratitude practices further elevate the benefits of mindfulness by enhancing self-awareness and cultivating a positive mindset. Journaling, for instance, serves as a powerful tool for processing emotions and reflecting on personal growth. By regularly writing down thoughts and experiences, individuals develop a clearer understanding of their inner world and patterns that influence their behavior. This practice encourages introspection, helping to identify areas of strength and opportunities for improvement. Gratitude journaling specifically shifts focus toward the positive aspects of life, fostering contentment. By acknowledging and appreciating even the smallest blessings, we train our brains to seek out positivity, which can significantly enhance overall well-being. This practice fosters a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity, encouraging appreciation for what we have rather than longing for what we lack. Beyond individual practices, creating supportive environments is crucial for maintaining mindfulness. This involves setting aside dedicated time and space for mindfulness activities, ensuring they become integral to daily routines rather than afterthoughts. A serene setting free from distractions enhances focus and effectiveness, making mindfulness practices more sustainable over time. Incorporating elements such as soft lighting, calming scents, or soothing sounds can transform a space into a sanctuary for mindfulness. These environmental cues signal to both mind and body that it's time to engage fully with the present moment, enhancing the overall experience. Moreover, inviting family members or friends to join in mindfulness activities can create a shared experience that strengthens relationships while reinforcing individual commitments. Even in the midst of routine chaos, brief moments of mindfulness can be found throughout the day. Whether it's focused breathing during a commute or mindful observation of nature during a walk, these fleeting practices reaffirm the mindfulness journey. They remind individuals that mindfulness is not reserved for quiet meditation sessions alone. It is a living practice that permeates every aspect of life. For those who may struggle with maintaining consistency, associating mindfulness practices with existing daily routines, like morning coffee or evening wind down, can make them more manageable. Visual or auditory reminders placed around the home can also serve as gentle nudges, encouraging individuals to pause and reconnect with themselves throughout the day. This seamless integration aligns mindfulness with daily life rather than seeing it as an additional task. Finally, patience is essential when adopting mindfulness practices. Personal development is a lifelong journey, and progress may be gradual. It's important to remember that mindfulness is about the process, not the destination. Being patient with oneself encourages perseverance, without the pressure of immediate results, allowing individuals to fully embrace the transformative potential of mindfulness at their own pace. Reflecting on personal progress and setting clear intentions are vital steps in fostering growth and achieving balance in one's life. By acknowledging and celebrating our milestones, we fuel motivation and reinforce positive actions. Whether it's completing a challenging project or simply reaching a small goal, each achievement serves as a stepping stone toward greater ambitions. The process of careful reflection helps us appreciate these moments and learn from both successes and setbacks. Establishing vision statements offers direction, much like a compass guiding us through life's complexities. These statements not only clarify our broader goals, but allow us to adapt as circumstances and personal values evolve. This practice ensures that our efforts remain aligned with what truly matters to us. Mindfulness practices further support personal growth by grounding us in the present moment, enhancing self-awareness and emotional resilience. Simple activities such as meditation or journaling create space for introspection and self-compassion, fostering a mindset that embraces imperfections rather than fearing them. Integrating mindfulness into daily routines encourages a balanced approach to life's challenges, enabling individuals to handle stress with grace and poise. By transforming everyday experiences into opportunities for growth, mindfulness practices cultivate a deeper connection with oneself and others. Throughout this journey, patience is key, recognizing that personal development unfolds gradually. By staying committed to these practices, individuals can navigate their paths with clarity and confidence, continually growing and adapting along the way. Conclusion. As we close this journey through understanding anxiety and decision-making, it's crucial to recognize that letting go is not a one-time event, but rather a lifelong endeavor. The process requires patience, practice, and an acceptance that progress is seldom linear. Much like learning to ride a bicycle, where each fall brings you closer to mastery, letting go involves a series of attempts, with each effort contributing to your personal growth. The key is to focus on the journey itself and appreciate every small step forward. There will be moments when you feel like you've fallen back. But remember, each attempt adds to your experience and strength. Allow yourself the grace to make mistakes, knowing they are part of the journey. By doing so, you foster an environment for continuous improvement and personal development. A significant part of this journey is integrating mindfulness into your daily life. Mindfulness practices offer immense potential in enhancing mental clarity and reducing overthinking. When practiced regularly, mindfulness becomes a tool that enables you to connect deeply with the present moment, cultivating a sense of peace and calm. Whether it's taking a few minutes each morning for deep breathing or setting aside time for meditation, these practices can lay the foundation for a day filled with tranquility and purpose. Bringing mindfulness into everyday activities allows you to break free from the cycle of stress and anxiety. It encourages you to observe your thoughts without judgment, shifting your focus away from past regrets or future worries. As you cultivate mindfulness, you'll find yourself more attuned to your emotions, making it easier to navigate them effectively and with compassion. Turning inward also highlights the importance of developing resilience through self-compassion. Emotional resilience is built on a foundation of kindness toward oneself, recognizing that setbacks and challenges are natural parts of life's tapestry. Embracing this mindset transforms failures into opportunities for growth, allowing you to bounce back more swiftly from adversities. Self-compassion acts as a protective cushion during difficult times, offering comfort and empathy when needed most. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd extend to a dear friend. With self-compassion, you grant yourself permission to err, to learn, and ultimately to grow stronger for having endured hardships. In nurturing emotional resilience, it's vital to establish a supportive network around you. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can bolster your ability to thrive amid uncertainty. Engaging with individuals who uplift and inspire can fundamentally change how you view and approach challenges. These relationships provide not only a safety net, but also the motivation to advance fearlessly. A solid support system is like a patchwork quilt, each piece representing those who stand by you through thick and thin. These are the people who listen without judgment and offer encouragement even when the path seems unclear. They share in your victories and console you in moments of doubt. Building and maintaining such connections require openness and vulnerability, but the rewards are profound. As you move forward, think of letting go. Mindfulness, self-compassion, and supportive relationships as tools in your arsenal for navigating the complexities of life. They are not mere theories, but practical approaches that can enhance your mental well-being and enable you to live a more fulfilling life. By incorporating these practices, you empower yourself to face challenges with greater resilience and confidence. Remember, the pursuit of mental wellness is not a destination, but a continuous voyage. Each day offers a new opportunity for growth and healing. As you embark on this path, aim to remain patient and kind to yourself, celebrating both the big wins and the incremental progress alike. Recognize that every effort you make contributes to a more balanced and harmonious inner world. It's important to acknowledge that everyone's journey is unique. What works for one person may not work for another, and that's perfectly okay. The goal is to explore various strategies and discover what resonates with you personally. Tailor the insights from this book to fit your needs, adapting techniques until they align with your lifestyle and aspirations. In closing, let us celebrate the courage it takes to confront anxiety and the determination required to enact meaningful change. You hold within you the power to transform your relationship with anxiety and decision-making. Armed with knowledge and equipped with practical tools, you are poised to take control of your thoughts and emotions, forging a path toward a brighter, more peaceful future. May you continue to embrace the journey of self-discovery, ever committed to growth and understanding. As you strive for mental clarity and emotional resilience, know that you are not alone. Countless others are walking alongside you, each striving to lead lives defined by mindfulness, compassion, and empowerment. With steadfast resolve and unwavering hope, press onward with confidence. Embrace each day with curiosity and intention, trusting that your continued efforts will bring you closer to the life you envision. Remember, you have already begun this transformative journey by engaging with these ideas, and every moment from here on out is an opportunity to further nurture the changes you wish to see in your life. So here's to the triumphs that await, the lessons yet unearthed, and the unyielding spirit within you that propels you ever forward. In this journey of letting go, may you find not only solace, but also the remarkable strength that lies within.